Alright, well, since I've been posting videos about my hot peppers, I figured I might as well post a video about how I'm going to overwinter them. Okay, you might know I'm from New York. I live in the Hudson Valley. As you can see, the beautiful Hudson Valley is now beautiful with lots of falling leaves. It is gorgeous, but the nights have been getting really cool out here. It's been getting down into the mid-40s, and for instance, this is my red ghost pepper. It's getting a little shabby, to say the least. Leaves are falling off. This plant will die if I drop it anywhere below 40 degrees. So, as you can see, I've been trimming my plants up to bring them inside to overwinter them. So I'll show you how I'm doing it, where I'm putting them, and it's pretty easy to keep your plants safe over the winter. These are what I cut off my wife's Serrano plants. They're big bushy plants, as you can see. They've been trimmed a few times, so you know they're pretty bushy and branchy, and I'll show you what they look like, and I'll show you what I'm going to do to my ghost chili and how I'm going to overwinter these other three here in the corner. The rest I think I'm going to let go, except for that little douglas plant right there, which I will probably bring inside. So anyway, this is me cleaning up for winter. Okay, well, here are my wife's Serrano plants. I'll show you where I cut them. You know, they're sitting about 22 inches high or so. I have lights that I'm going to use. If you've seen them, they were all bushed out, but yeah, I'll leave some green on them, and I'm going to put them under the lights I have set up. I don't have windows. That's what it comes down to. I don't have good lit windows I can put them in. Or else I would use a sunny spot like a greenhouse or something like that. So, but you can see how I cut them. There's my cat again. Malice follows me everywhere. He's my best friend. Right, Mally? Hey, handsome. What you doing? Yeah, he's a lump. Anyway, so just show you what I'm doing. So, here is my red ghost chili after pruning. As you can see, I left some nodes on the mains. It's a good thick, I mean, this thing is rock solid. You know, it stem's huge compared to my thumb here. Oh, there's some light. It's got an extra shoot coming out of it. Left a couple leaves, which are probably going to drop off because they look like they're yellowing already. But it's just enough to keep it going. It's got some nodes on it. Nodes are important. If you don't have nodes, you aren't going to get any new growth. So you want to leave 4, 5, 6 nodes. You can cut it a little lower than this even, and it's probably going to rejuvenate pretty good. It's also going to give you more shoots. You can cut off what you want once they start growing. So, regretfully and painfully, we turned off some of these big branches. That's pretty much what we're going to do to everything, and we're pretty much just going to put them under some mild light until spring. And I'll show you everything. Why not? Here's my peppers all settled into their winter home. Set up in my basement. I got a monstrous lumber pile here, but at the end of it I have a fluorescent light set up. Does the job. It's a simple 4-foot fluorescent T12s. I'm using cool white bulbs because I didn't like the way the cool and the white. Well, peppers tend to grow towards the cool white. They don't like the warm white as much, at least not under the fluorescence. It's wrapped in mylar that you can get from any greenhouse place or dare I say hydroponic place. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Last year the 2 Serrano plants were in here, this exact same spot. They did really good. Towards the end of the season I moved them into here before I brought them outside. Keep them off the concrete floor on an old futon frame from my ex-roommate. And you know, I can pull it up and down. It's a standard 4-foot fluorescent housing. Pretty standard. It's on a timer. Mylar keeps the light in, and it's a pretty decent way to overwinter your plants. They'll live, you know, as long as you don't wrap the Mylar up into a knot. There we go. Much better that way. So, yeah, that's how we overwinter our peppers. Never overwintered any ghost chilies or anything like that yet, so we're gonna see how they do. You know, Serrano in the back still got pepper on it. I don't know if you can see it hiding in there, but that's pretty much it. I'm back down here with my peppers again. They've been under these cool white lights for about a week and a half now. I thought I'd show you the new growth. You can see here just at the nodes, they're getting little tips of leaves coming out of them. That's brand new growth since they've been under here, since they've been trimmed. They're doing really good under these lights. They enjoy the lights. You see the new growth on the tips of this one on top. And down here in the front, little leaves coming out. If my camera will focus. Alright, and in the back you can see the new growth poking out of the sides. It's all new growth where the leaves used to be and they dropped off. So I shouldn't have a problem overwintering these plants. And just thought I'd show you what's going on here. Coffee's ready, so I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee, and well, I'm not gonna ramble anymore and keep going. So, if you're overwintering plants, this is a great way to do it with peppers. Pepper plants get better with age, and good luck if you're trying to keep yours alive. This works really good. I just check them once a week, water them when necessary, and they should continue to grow. Yeah, they've got really good growth. They're going to branch back off. They may go a little more dormant as the winter gets a little cooler. My basement's going to get about 50 degrees. It's going to stay about 50, 55 down here, and they should do fine. They may go a little more dormant. Their growth might slow down a little bit. But the Serrano plants tend to do pretty good down here. Last year they blossomed over the winter before they blossomed again in spring. So if I'm lucky, maybe my super hots will branch off a little and then they'll start to blossom again before spring. Maybe I'll get a late winter harvest, and then they'll start to grow again for spring, and early spring they'll start to flower again like the Serranos did. The Serranos gave us about 500 peppers this year. They're in their 3rd and 4th year respectively. They're going to be in their 4th and 5th year, respectively. And they only get better with age. They're great plants. A lot of peppers this year. We had about 500 of these 2 little plants. Did really good. They were delicious, and they only get hotter. So hopefully these super hots will get super hotter. You can see it's got some new growth right here. Focus, attention. You can see it's actually doing they're doing really good. So good luck if you're trying to overwinter plants. This is a good way to do it. If they look like this, you're doing good. It's a good sign. It's good growth. Like I said, you need nodes to get the new growth, but you could cut it down lower and the plant would just grow out of these lower nodes, because that's what they do. Peppers are really just generally hardy plants. You can trim the heck out of them. And as you can see, I got a These are leaves that have yellowed since they've been in here and dropped. So like I said, some of them are going to yellow and drop off, but at least I'm getting really good new growth. So it's not a problem. They ought to do great down here. I'm just going to keep them watered. You can put them under some lights. I'm done rambling and going, good luck, and if you watched this the whole way through, thank you very much for checking my stuff out. I appreciate it.